New at 5:30, 1 year ago, we told you about an Ohio basketball trainer who set out to break a Guinness World Record. And in November of 2024, he didn't achieve it.
Played Saturday night.
Didn't make it. But failure was no obstacle for Seth McCoy, the coach based in nearby Etna. Decided this past month to go for the record again. The most three-pointers made in a 24-hour span. And 10 TV's Adam King shows you how he did it.
It was this.
They said you can't.
Over and over.
They told you you can't do this.
And over again.
Don't give somebody like me a chance. Don't dangle it in front of me and tell me I can't, because that's what's going to push me.
With a constant reminder over his shoulder.
His mantra, never give up. I know wrestling is different than basketball, but if I give up, then what am I doing? You know what I mean?
This is a challenge he's taken on before.
I didn't even get halfway to the world record number. This wasn't just one attempt, it was a 3-year journey of constant failure and constant body shutting down and failing me.
10,381. That's the world record for most threes made in 24 hours.
I fell in love with this record 3 years ago, and this is the epitome of a marathon for basketball.
And while the clock ticks up, so are those threes.
Every time I turned and said 100 to know that I got to 100 makes and we could tally it, I started hearing cheering. And that kind of gave me my third wind.
10,381. That was the world record for most threes made in 24 hours until this.
And I kind of just started walking forward crying, and I didn't know who to hug. And then just hugged it. Like, it was a whirlwind of emotion.
Well done.
He blew by the mark, setting his own by 300.
And I hope that they could watch this attempt and watch me push through and truly see that it doesn't matter what somebody says. It doesn't matter if somebody tells you you can't do something. If you're willing to sacrifice yourself to a goal, sacrifice yourself to something bigger than yourself, there's literally nothing you can and can't do.
3 years to prove it, 10,628 threes to cement it forever.
Yeah. Final number. Third and final attempt. You could book it.
You can book it. Now, throughout all these attempts, he's raised a lot of money through the live streams on TikTok and everything. And so the first attempt went to Steph Curry's foundation, the second to the Canal Winchester boys and girls basketball program. And then this one, well, his grandfather passed away in the middle of all these attempts.
Oh,
So
no.
he raised money to build a bench where his grandfather's favorite spot was so that others can go enjoy.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So now I'm extra happy that he made
It was
this. You know
truly
what I mean?
amazing. It's
Made
been
this
really
world
cool to
record.
follow his journey. He reached out to me back in September. He said, I'm going to do it again. And I said, you're a crazy person. Because he, went through a lot of different physical challenges. His wrist swelled up in the middle of it because you're shooting.
You don't think about, you don't think about all the ways your body can respond to that repetitive motion.
Crazy.
Did he sleep at all?
He does not sleep for the 24 hours. He sometimes lays down, but that got him in trouble before because then he cramps up. So
Right-handed the whole time?
right-handed the whole time, just that same motion. His dad rebounding and passing to him, rebounding and passing.
His dad stood up too, or did he take turns?
He
with
said his
somebody?
dad took about 50,000 steps. He took 100,000 steps.
Okay.
So, there you go.
All right, congratulations.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
That is a marathon of
Yes, it
three-pointers
is.
in basketball. That is too cool.
You got to have goals, though, as he said. Don't let anybody tell you no.